Choosing love over fear. Now, I guess a lot of the time we don't even have a choice, right? If we're stuck in patterns of fear, then a lot of the times, there's no room for love in our hearts. So choosing love over fear is, first of all, being accountable for yourself, your experience, your feelings, the patterns you're ingrained in, and choosing to take that out of you, choosing to pull that out of you, so that you do have room in your heart for love. Like, love is always there. It's just we've got so much darkness in our hearts that's clouding our ability to express our loves truly, and love's not something that, it's not just something about like relationships or stuff, like love's like infinite. It's always there. We're just so programmed into states of fear and worry, stress, just states of negativity, so that we're not in full expression. We're not in our truth, because if we were all in our truth, then the system wouldn't be able to function. Then the world, these structures that have been created that run on fear and run on all these lower states, they wouldn't be able to function if we were all to, break free of these cycles. So, but this is for the people that do want to break free, that do want to choose, that have in them that fire to shine bright, to be in their true expression, to choose love over fear. And if anyone's watching and you are caught in cycles of fear, and because for me as well, we're never fully clear of this. We're never fully, there's always going to be things playing, like modes of fear and worry and these things, but it's about what we choose to. It's if we choose to give power over to those things, right? We can choose to let them be there, but not be so ingrained into them, not let them pull us into these not let us pull us further into these lower frequencies. It's about having awareness over them, and then they hold no power over us, right? So that requires accountability of accepting these things, accepting the negativity within you, your shadow, right? The things that are hiding. It's about choosing love over fear is choosing to accept your shadow, to accept the parts of you that are hurt, that are in resistance, that are in shadow. That's love. That's choosing love, is accepting. Like, love is allowing yourself to feel whatever you're feeling, whatever's going on within you, allowing that, accepting that, and then you integrate that, and then it doesn't hold the same power. It's not controlling you anymore. It's because the control comes when we're resisting it, when we're running from it, when we're not taking accountability. So it has power over us to run our lives. So choosing love over fear is to take our power back, is to take accountability and accept ourselves wholly for who we are, our darkness, our light, all of it, is to accept all of it. That's choosing love. Choosing love is allowing, and when we do that, we're more loving of and more grateful for everything around us, the people around us, even for the darkness, because even for all this the shit going on, choosing love over fear. Like, do you think joining in these modes of fear is going to help bring solutions? And joining into modes of fear and anger and hatred, is that bringing some sort of solution? I don't see that at all. I see that as joining in and adding more. I feel that when we choose to pull ourselves out of these things, and we are in more of a true expression, and we have more love, then we're actually bringing light to these things. We're actually healing these things. A lot of people wouldn't see that, but when you do the inner work, like, that's what it's about. Like, as humans, we're looking to fix things around us. Like, we think that we're using this logical mind to think that, like, we're trying to so fix our external world around us, but what's caused all this mess is each of us individually that have our own darkness, and we're not taking accountability for that, and we're letting that be thrown around into the world around us. So it's about changing your inner world first. Changing your inner world, right? So, like, if we're in modes of, like, fear and anger and hatred, like, we're going to express that into the world around us, and that's going to affect, like, it affects things around us, right? People, everything. Like, our external is a reflection of our internal, right? What we're doing. So when we start to clear out our inner world, we start to bring more love and harmony to the world around us, to the people around us, naturally. It's just how it works. So, choosing love isn't having this affirmation of, like, love, right? It's about accepting all the parts of yourselves, accepting all the parts that you don't want to accept. That's love. And loving these parts of yourself that are so like dense and are so hurt, and so, I know what it's like to be so scared and to be in so much darkness, and, like, there's no love there, that you don't feel love when you're in the midst of chaos and darkness, right? I understand that. But it's always there, right? Even if we can't see it. So love isn't, like, allowing, like, when we're in the midst of chaos and darkness, allowing yourself to be in that, accepting that part of you, accepting that's love, is when you allow. That's when you start to bring more peace and harmony in your life. When you stop resisting all this negativity, because the more we resist it, the more we put it down, the more it builds up, and the more it plays in our life. So the more, when we can start taking accountability and accepting that we're, programmed, and that we've got certain false beliefs, and that's causing certain negative cycles, like, watching that, accepting that, and then when we accept it, it doesn't hold the same power over us, so naturally we can let it go, and that in itself makes room for a more stable foundation rooted in truth and love. Like, we have more room in our hearts for love when we take away that which was taking up room and keeping us in these lower frequencies and these dense frequencies. So yeah, and you know, I know how hard it can be. So when things are hard, do the little things that you know that deep down you love to do them, and you know that once you do them, like, it'll bring you more, you know, like going out in nature. I know, like, not everyone wants to do that. But you know, everyone has a thing that they can do that's like a healthy way of, you know, when we're in so much shit, that when we do these things, it like eases the load a little bit. So yeah, appreciate you. I'll show my view again. I showed in the other video, but it's such a nice spot. I love it. All the birds chilling around me, having a good day. All right, see ya.